That's the way I keep it, man. I get fly for me. I get high for me. Don't get it confused, cause you liking what you see. Don't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. More importantly though, welcome back to Fish. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining how you guys can complete at least 50% of the brand new mastery line for the Migu rod. Now, if you guys do not have the Migu rod, you have to get it. And I do believe that it's going to be removed very, very soon. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, but I feel very strongly about saying that because this is a music venue rod, and as you guys know, the music venue rods, they're only there for a limited time only. Now, the fishes required, ladies and gentlemen, you have to catch them yourself, or you can go about trading for the fishes for the quest line. It's not restricted or anything of that nature. So if you do have a problem catching the shiny King's Blessing fish, you can actually just simply trade for it. The best recommendations right now would be the Discord trading channel for the game itself. If you guys don't have their Discord, I'll try my best to leave a link down in the comments or in the description of this video. So the best way to go about completing at least 50% of the mastery line here, let's start off with the first thing. This is called the red lip batfish. Now, this one right here is going to take you quite some time because it's a very challenging, a common fish, and also a non-existent bestiary fish. So what do I mean by non-existent? Well, if you look in the bestiary, you cannot actually find it. You can only capture this fish using this rod. Now, the fish itself comes in at a whopping -100 in progress speed. There is no way around or no way to change that -100, but you can make the game slightly more easier for you just by simply enchanting your rod with Blessed Song. You can also use bait such as Singularity or maybe Neural Slug for some extra resilience. Me personally, when I did this, it took me at least an hour to do it, and I had to use Singularity bait. Now, if you guys don't have Singularity bait, like I said, you can use Neural Slug or Luminous Larva or Garbage bait if that helps. Even though the rod has -185 on its resilience, the Blessed Song is going to help power you guys through this little mini boss fight. And the reason why I call it a mini boss fight is because it's going to basically be similar to that of the fights that you had to face off against with the Wrath of Olympus. So you're going to have a mini game fight battle. There's going to be tons and tons of slashes. You're going to have to try your very best to dodge and avoid the slashes. The slashes are going to be cutting your control bar. But if you are able to withstand it, you'll be able to capture this fish. The Singularity bait has a whopping 150 on its resilience. So that's pretty decent. However, it does have -20 on the lure speed, but that's not going to be a problem considering the fact that this rod has over 400 on its lure speed. So yeah, that's how you guys will be able to capture the red lip batfish. Now, the other 50%. It says here regular boring mastery. This requires you guys to capture 401 fish with the Migu rod, and you have to have the supersonic mutation. Well, that's very easy, and the reason why it's so easy it's so easy is because supersonic is the base mutation that this rod gives off. Mesmerizer is the or should I say mesmerized is the secondary enchant that you guys get from this rod. So supersonic, catching 401 fishes, that's not going to be very hard, you know what I'm saying? That's probably not going to take you that long, but you guys should be able to get that complete. Now, the rest of the specifics in here, you have catch 2 boots with Migu rod. So a lot of people are getting this confused. There is a boot and then there is boots. So the boots is basically what we use to craft our Glimmerfriend boots, right? So you have to get those in the middle of the ocean or close by Sunstone Island. That's basically where I was fishing at. I was near Sunstone Island, but I was still in the middle of the ocean, and I just kept fishing for a very long time. You guys can try going after apex hunts to fish in their abundances, because fishing in there, it'll give you the opportunity to get the boots. You're also going to pick up some mustards and some long pikes along the way. So yeah, fish at abundances, and you need to get 2 of them with the secondary enchant Mesmerize, but you also need to get it with shiny as well, considering the fact that this rod has multiple abilities, right? So you have the base supersonic mutation, you have the secondary, which is Mesmerize. You also have the ability to get extra fish with the Mesmerized enchant, and there's also a shiny and sparkling chances with this rod at a 5% chance. So yeah, it's going to take some time, but it's not going to be too hard. Now, this last one here, catch 1 apex fish. As you guys just saw, 2 apexes basically spawned in. You had the Dreadfin and I believe the Moss Lurker or the Narwhals. You can search for any one of those apex hunts and try to fish over there. But as you can see, you have to capture it using the secondary base enchant. So it says here you need to catch it with Mesmerize. It doesn't have to be shiny, it doesn't have to be sparkling, it just has to be Mesmerized. So that's literally the passive ability. You have to catch it with its passive and with its secondary enchant. So this probably is going to be the hardest of the challenges. But after you finally have completed every single thing here, you guys will get your hands on a golden skin version for the Migu rod. So I hope that has helped you guys out, and if it did, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and of course comment down below. This is the Luminescent Caverns, by the way. If you do not have access to this area, I highly recommend that you get access to this area. And if you don't know how to get access to this area, go ahead and do some YouTube search ups. It's just, you know, so you can get caught up with everything. But pretty much the way that you access this area is just by simply going towards you know, the place where you guys are going to visit the brine pool. So you're going to basically go in that same direction, but instead of peeling off to go towards the brine pool, you're going to follow the NPC that is underneath the water, pointing you in a direction towards a mysterious crack in the wall. You're going to take that crack in the wall to be able to go down to this section here, which is called the Luminescent Caverns. Also, if you guys use a Starfall totem, you'll be able to spawn in the Circlean Fang rod down here as well. Or is it the Luminescent? One of those rods you'll be able to spawn down here using a Starfall totem. So yeah, I hope that helps. I'll catch you guys in the next video as always. Peace.
Oh my God!
That was totally wicked!
Matter how I do it, I just tryna make my mama proud of me. I hope my mama proud of me, cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream. I know my mama died of me, salute me, nasty down with me. Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry. This guy gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot.